Hello everyone, I'm Cubastic, welcome to the new video with new puzzles. There will be two puzzles today. One extra, just to prepare for something more complex. And this is a more complex puzzle, a classic puzzle called The 7 Waves, 9th difficulty level out of 10. This puzzle is going to make our brains sweat, but before I start solving it, watch how I printed these two puzzles with my 3D printer. .3D printing technology is unique, but the process takes a long time and sometimes the result has to wait several hours. And the sponsor of this video, the Cubicle.com puzzle store, will help you to smooth the waiting time. This is the best shop with Rubik's cubes of different shape and complexity and accessories for puzzles like stickers, lubricants, mats and other equipment. Besides, you will find lots of other puzzles, all sorts of cube modifications, classic 15 puzzle, etc. You can check the store assortment while we're waiting for the end of the print. Special promo code for my subscribers Cubastic gives you a discount for your order. The link is in the description. I just love my 3D printer, because this puzzle didn't exist until a few days ago. I repeat in every video that we can print anything, so feel free to comment on what you'd like me to print, what you'd like me to reveal about 3D printing technology. Anyway, the subject is endless and very cool, I hope you will be interested in it. And now it's time to hold in our hands what we created out of nothing and look at these puzzles in more detail. Anyway, as I said, it's a classic puzzle called The Waves. Here we have 7 waves like this, and they all have different shapes. There are no same waves here, and that complicates the task. Of course, we have to put all these waves inside this frame. But we will start with another puzzle. It's a classic blindfold maze. As you noticed on the time-lapse, it's made up of 2 parts. It's a case and a screw covered with a labyrinth. Our task is to pass this labyrinth blindly and open this lock, which is now a wall 1 thing. Alright, let's try to solve it. Oh yeah, before we start, we need to start the timer. Whoa! The Rubik's official has commented on my Insta story. Okay, start the timer and start solving. The task is clear, the clock is ticking. I'm turning it blindly, randomly, by the way, it comes out pretty fast. But I know there are traps in there, some kind of dead ends or deadlocks if you want. I know the design features of this puzzle. There is a little pimple inside that runs through these striations of the labyrinth, so I need to figure out where it is right now. I think I found it. It is right here. The pimple is right on this side, in the middle. I will keep this area in mind. So the labyrinth will pass exactly through this area. Look, this is the striation and I can get it down here to the end. And I can't move this way anymore, but I can move this way. That's it, we can't move this way, but we can move here. Alright, this is definitely where the pimple is. And now we need somehow... let's go this way. Oh, we're making progress. Knowing the cunning of the labyrinth, we must at some point turn the other way to move forward. So I think now we can try to put this screw back a little bit and go a different way, a long way, but I think that's what's going to lead to the right solution. Just what I told you, I went back twice and progressed this much. Okay, I feel like I'm close. What about this way? Ha! Yes! 3 minutes and 50 seconds, stop! 3 minutes and 50 seconds, you can see in detail what's inside. This is the pimple that I was talking about. Here it is. And this is our labyrinth. If you look closer, you will see all the layers of this item. It shows that this was 3D printed, so the details builds up with layers and it looks like it is stripy. Amazing, very cool, but unfortunately there was nothing inside, because nobody put anything in there. But you have the opportunity right now to put here your like, comment and especially subscription. You and I will close this down and save it until the next video and see how the statistics change, because I don't know why, but many people who watch these videos aren't subscribed to the channel. Guys, subscribe, there are interesting things about puzzles, 3D printing, things I do with my own hands, this is very cool. So again, there's a button subscribe, which is completely free and does miraculous stuff. Okay, 3.50. 3.50 takes the solution of this first puzzle and we're moving to the main cause of this video. We're going to solve the 7 waves puzzle. Now we need to try to fit all this together somehow. So let's tune up and start. I will remind you that this is the level 9 puzzle out of 10. That means it could take hours to solve this puzzle even for me. But before I press the start button, write in the comments how long you think it will take me to solve this puzzle. I hope as fast as possible. Let's go! Do you know what I noticed? That these 2 slots perfectly match with these 2 details. It was hard to miss, but there's also a slot in this detail that doesn't fit anything. I mean, look, this doesn't fit and this doesn't fit too. Aha, now this fits, but there's free space left. It means we don't have to fill it up so there are no gaps at all. Our goal is just to fit all these 7 waves in a horizontal position. I don't know why is it called waves, I call it things. Just things. 7 things. Well, what else is it? Well, actually these 3 are fit pretty tight. If I... no way. Really that fast? For example, like this. Pretty tight, and this goes here. Well, guys, we might be here a while. Oh, it means that we have to find that 1 millimeter and it will take some time. Something tells me, maybe it's my experience in solving puzzles, that there are details that need to be put in a way that is not vertical at all, but possibly horizontal, like that, and maybe even diagonally. Yes, it's possible. But I don't know how it works in this puzzle, because here is a really weird, unusual slot like this. Nothing can fit in here, just the corner of the detail. Do you see it? That's what I'm talking about. All tasks require creative ways of thinking. Let's go with these weird details and see what we can do. We can put it like this, somehow, but nothing is going to fit in here at all. Let's don't forget we can still turn the details upside down. I mean, we can go like this, or even like this, however you want, but not vertically. That's not fair. Well, theoretically, if we can fit 2 here and 1 here, we can solve this puzzle. Now we need to figure out how to do this, in what order. This video is sponsored by the Cubicle.com puzzle store, one of the best online puzzle stores in the world. I also think we don't have to pack them straight, so they match like this. So they don't create one line here. I think maybe there's an option that we can put them not necessarily perfectly with each other. It can be the trick. We can put them down somehow like this. That one will be higher and the other one will be lower, cause right here basically there's a little room for maneuver. I mean, you see, this is the perfect size for us. But here we have another slot where we can move. Right here. and that could play its part. By the way, I think that's why some of the details have these nicks. Like we can put it like this. There's something here, yeah? I think so. Cool! Damn, I love it! So... I don't understand. I have a piece here that should fit perfectly, but it's not. Is it a puzzle complexity or a print defect? Like not everything is printed with a perfect size. I think it's not. Almost. See? There's a lack of space again right here. I found a very interesting hub right here. I think that since we haven't able to put two details together, then we will put two on both sides. And with this hub we can fit these three details. And if we can find a place for these two details right now, I think the puzzle could be solved. But probably not, because it's not that easy right now. So instead of this, there could be another one. Like this one, for example, fits perfectly too. Almost. Well... I'm starting to think that two of these 7 details should somehow be on the sides. I really like solving this puzzle, at least because I've never seen it before and I've never held it before. I mean, I first saw it when I printed it with a 3D printer. Isn't that cool? It's cool when you don't know some puzzle and you can do it by yourself and then try to solve it from scratch. That's what I do eventually, and I guess I can handle it. I hope I can handle it in less than an hour. And if you want to support me, if you want me to do it faster than in an hour, support me in the comments, write something to cheer me up, it will be nice. Not bad. Looks good, definitely. Again, it doesn't mean that this is correct. For example, this looks good too. Okay. This one here. And this one here. Will this work? Oh, this way too. I like this one more. And something like that. There's not enough space. So close, just a millimeter, but we can't, yeah? Move it down. Flip this 4 like that, carefully. No way! No way! No way! Dude! Yes! Only 30 minutes! I really thought I'd be sitting here for a few hours. I was right about this arrangement, that there's one, and 5 in a row right here, because really when I was trying to put these details in a row in the beginning, it turned out that some of them fit perfectly and the rest didn't fit at all. And look how cool we used this space right here, this slot that the far left element gives us, to move these two elements to that area and fit them perfectly. And our last detail is fitting right here. I'm sure by more than 100% that there are a few more options to solve this puzzle, but I think we will stick with that. Guys, I hope you shared those emotions with me from solving the puzzle. God, it's been a long time since I've experienced this. I've faced some puzzles, you know, more or less solvable, but this one is really impossible, which makes me excited. I'm really satisfied. I love that, like in the old days when I was solving the most difficult puzzles without experience, and now the same situation. The 9th level of difficulty, the 7 waves puzzle. Amazing thing. I'm sure that this video deserves a like and subscription to the channel, so you won't miss other videos about 3D printing, solving impossible puzzles and their creation. This was Cubastic, thanks for watching this video to the end and sharing these emotions with me. Bye everyone and have a good time!